Ladies and gentlemen, my humble greetings to all of you. Today I would like to share my perception on the soundness of the silence. What do you mean by that? I mean the power of the silence. Have you ever wondered why and how the silent people are very successful sometimes? Let me take all of you straight away to my concept. One of the psychology theories that divide the people into two different kinds of personalities based on how they are getting energy. One kind of personality, they are getting energy by way of talking too much and socializing themselves with the people and entertaining the people and having a wide network of contacts. They are known as extroverts. Another kind of personality, one who wants to stay alone, they love being loneliness, and they talk less but think more. They are creative, but they are known as an introvert. The extrovertness and the introvertness, how they correlate with success? That is the question. How the society is looking at both the kind of the personalities. How the society looks at the introvert, how the society looks at an extrovert. The society generally appreciates only an extrovert, not an introvert. The extrovert people are motivating the society by way of public speaking and by way of entertaining and by way of moving very closely. But introverts are not doing like that, so that the society undervalues the introvert people. But one thing you must remember, nearly 1/3 of us are introverts. In some societies, 50% of the people are introverts. We cannot say that introvert people are always unsuccessful. Introvert people also can get great success. I have a big list of the people, those who are introverts but have become a very great leaders and created an impact among the people throughout the world. You know, Albert Einstein, he only developed the theory of relativity. And he said imagination is more than knowledge. Einstein has contributed a lot for the development of quantum mechanism. And Abraham Lincoln, a very great leader, 16th President of the United States of America, he gave a very beautiful, very precise definition for the term democracy. According to him, democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall never perish in the earth. This is the definition. This is hold good to the entire world with regard to the terminology democracy. Almost all countries, those who are adopting democracy, they follow. But he was an introvert. And Mahatma Gandhi, father of our nation, he is the godfather to the entire world. He only taught the non-violent method of struggling non-violent method of civil disobedience. If at all you want to struggle, what method you have to adopt? He only taught to the entire world. And he said very precisely what he said. He has chosen the words very carefully. If at all you want to change the world, start with yourself, he said. And we're coming to the entrepreneurship. Bill Gates, an introvert. He was an introvert. He is an introvert. And coming to Facebook CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, he is also an introvert. And Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling is an introvert. So introvert people also get success. That is obvious. But society is undervaluing the introvert. Introverts people are quiet persons. They don't like talking much. They like keeping their thoughts to themselves. They don't want to share their opinions unnecessarily. There are two kinds of introverts. One kind of introverts are those introverts who are having skills. Another kind, introverts without skills. The introverts, those who are having skills, would become a great leader. There is no doubt in it. As far as I am concerned, I believe that I am an introvert. And I would like to call myself as I am an omnivore. What do you mean by omnivore? I am an introvert in nature, but I could be an extrovert in some situations. So a person who is an introvert in nature, but in certain occasions who is acting as an extrovert, called omnivore. So I can call myself as an omnivore. Whenever I'm speaking, I am an introvert. Whenever I am teaching, I am an extrovert. Whenever I am on social media, I am an extrovert. At this moment of time, I am talking to all of you, so I am an extrovert. So most of the times, I am actually an introvert person. But certain situations, I can also act as an extrovert. So that is called omnivore. We must know that those who are silent people in the loud world, they are getting power. How they get power, that is the point. How the silent people are getting their power. They get their power because they are great planners. They, before doing anything, they plan wisely. What is to be done and what is not to be done, and how is to be done, why is to be done in advance. They plan. So all the introverts are great planners. So by that way they are getting energy. They are good listeners. They don't talk much, but when the people are talking, they listen very carefully. That is why all the introvert people are being a good listeners, they can become a great leaders. And they are choosing words very carefully. They are choosing words very carefully. I said Mahatma Gandhi. Very carefully he used to choose the words. And Abraham Lincoln, very carefully choosing the word. And the introvert people are very creative. And they are keeping very best people with them. always. They don't move with the bad people. They will always move with the good people only. So they move with best people. And they get confidence of the people very easily. They can gain trust from others. They will be having self-awareness. So they aware themselves, because most of the time they are keeping silence, and they may be meditating in that way of kind. So they aware themselves, and they will have a very great capability of self-control. So these are all the things which make them, and they know their priorities also. What to do, what not to do, when to do, when particular thing not to do. So in that way, they would give priority. They won't do all those things. So they would give priorities, which one should be done first and which one to be next. In that way, they know their priorities, and they won't give priorities to the, wasting of time. They would be giving priorities only to the right things. So in that way, they have got full power. So the silent people are having power. So in conclusion, when I conclude, I would like to say that the quiet people are very quiet in the sound world. That is a very amazing thing. The world is a loud world. So in a loud world, being polite, being quiet, is a very toughest job. It's a very toughest job. But I strongly believe when the silent people, they try to understand their power, they try to understand their worth, definitely they will become a great leaders and they will change the world. This is my perspective. And what is your perspective on this? This is Markandayan signing out till we meet again through another video. Thank you so much.